Hi everyone, I'm Saga, and happy Mythology Day. Sorry for my recent absence. I was very sick last week, in case you couldn't tell from my Wednesday video, but I'm all better now, so I'm here again to do Mythology Monday. Today we're going to be talking about the goddess Athena. This was actually a viewer request from my friend Eva, so thank you very much, Eva. That being said, I'm going to jump right in. Now, Athena is the goddess of a lot of things. Let me read my list of all the things she is the goddess of. Wisdom, courage, inspiration, civilization, law, justice, strategic war, math, strength, strategy, arts, crafts, and religion. She's a busy lady. She's also the patron goddess of heroic endeavors. She's also said to be Zeus's favorite daughter, being born completely formed, completely grown up, fully armored and everything from his forehead, actually. There's a little bit of debate over who actually got her out of Zeus's forehead. It is just said that he had a huge headache, and that one of the other gods, whether it be Prometheus or one of the other ones, Prometheus is the one I can remember at the moment, they split open his head and Athena jumped out fully armored. Now, Athena is sometimes depicted as an owl. This is why owls are sometimes seen as the wise birds, because Athena has the sacred bird of the owl, and Athena is the goddess of wisdom. So when you hear in the myth that owls are wise, this is why. It's all thanks to Athena. So thank you, Athena, for making my favorite bird very wise. Now, Athena was seen as forever the virgin. This might seem a little familiar because Artemis was also a virgin. Athena never had any lovers or consorts or anything like that. And at the time, it was seen that the more pure a goddess was, the more, almost more powerful they were, which is why Athena was so highly up there. After all, Athens is named after her. And because of her virginity, she was called Athena Parthenos, which means Virgin Athena. If any of you have heard of the Parthenon, this was actually named after that name for her. It was the place where people would worship her and all these things. Speaking of worshipping Athena, Athena once had a priestess in her, in one of her temples, beautiful priestess by the name of Medusa. Now, Medusa had the sisters called Gorgons. Medusa had taken a vow of chastity and was loved by everyone, so much so that the god Poseidon actually raped her inside the temple itself. So this was seen as a big blemish on Athena. And so Athena punished Medusa by turning her hair into snakes, changing her body, making her one of the Gorgons, and actually making it so that any male that looked her in the eye would turn to stone. Now, I'm sure you've all very much heard of this story. I've actually heard some interesting theories where this wasn't actually a punishment for Medusa, but more of a salvation for Medusa to make sure that no man could ever touch her again. Because Medusa being punished for being raped, well, in this day and age that wouldn't be seen as acceptable because it is never the woman's fault for being raped. But yeah, it kind of depends on the culture. After all these things were written by men at the time, so it was often seen as the woman's fault, which is not right at all. Athena is actually also the one who sent Hercules on a couple of his quests to redeem himself after he killed Megara and his children. She did a lot of things like this, helping kind of the Greek heroes. After all, she is the patron goddess of heroic endeavors. There are a ton of stories about Athena. I'm not going to go into all of them because it would literally make this video probably 2 hours long. But if you want to know about her, I highly suggest you look her up. She's pretty awesome. So that's about it for this video. Pretty short, but I didn't want to do something too terribly long after just getting over being sick. If you have any comments, please leave them below. And if you have any requests for any type of video, it doesn't have to be just mythology on a mythology video. You can request anything you want on any of my videos, and I will try and make them happen. So that's all. As always, I'm Saga, and this is the end of our tale. Bye!